Every single time you communicate, I'm talking texts, emails, conversations, you name it, you're basically sending a message on a critical mission. It's a quest to get an idea from your mind into someone else's, perfectly intact. But, as with any good quest, that journey is filled with peril. Come on, we've all been there, right? You send what you think is a crystal clear message, only to discover it was understood in some completely bizarre, off-the-wall way. Well, that breakdown, that misfire, that's exactly what we're going to dive into. To figure out what goes wrong, we first have to understand how communication is supposed to work. So, at its heart, communication isn't just about talking at someone. It's a two-way street. And the absolute key phrase here is mutual understanding. If that doesn't happen, the mission has failed. Period. It doesn't matter how brilliant you thought your explanation was. All right, so where does this whole quest begin? It starts with the sender. That's the person with an idea they need to get out into the world. Think of this as the mission's launchpad. So let's look at the launch sequence. It all starts with you, the sender, and you've got an idea. But here's the magic step. That idea can't just teleport from your brain into someone else's. You have to encode it. This is where you translate that thought into something real. The actual words you choose, the tone of your voice, even a shrug of your shoulders. Okay, your message is encoded and ready to go. Now you've got a really important decision to make. How is it going to travel? This is not a small detail. Choosing the right path or channel can literally make or break the entire mission. Let's look at a couple of common ones. Just imagine you're a manager trying to launch a new product. If you need to send out the final official policy email, is fantastic. It creates a paper trail, it's official. But what if a crisis pops up and you need to brainstorm a solution like right now? A face-to-face meeting is so much better because you get instant feedback, you can read body language, you can feel the energy in the room. Each channel has its pros and cons, so picking the right tool for the job is absolutely critical. So the message has been sent, it traveled along the channel, and touchdown, it's arrived. But hold on, the journey is not over yet, not by a long shot. Now, everything depends on the receiver. So the receiver's job is basically to reverse engineer everything you just did. They take those words or symbols or gestures and they have to decode them, translate that signal back into an idea inside their own head. But this is where things often get really tricky. This is where the errors creep in. And why is that? Well, because every good story needs a villain. And in the story of our message's journey, the villain is sneaky, it's powerful, and it can derail the entire mission at any point along the way. And that villain's name is noise. And trust me, it's a lot more than just a loud sound. It is the saboteur of all clarity. And this is what makes noise so dangerous. It isn't just one thing. It's anything that gets in the way. It can attack you, the sender, as you're trying to find the right words. It can scramble the message while it's in the channel. And it can totally distract the receiver while they're trying to decode it. It's the ultimate enemy of understanding, and you have to plan for it. And these saboteurs are literally everywhere. A bad internet connection on a video call, that's noise. Using a bunch of technical jargon that the other person doesn't understand, that's noise. The construction happening outside your window, noise. Even your own personal biases and assumptions act as a kind of internal noise, coloring how you interpret a message before you even give it a chance. So, with all this potential for interference, with noise lurking around every corner, how do we ever really know if the message landed correctly? How do we confirm that the mission was actually a success? The answer is one powerful word: feedback. This is the final essential step that closes the loop. It's the signal the receiver sends back to the sender. It could be an email reply, a simple nod, or a question like, "So what you're saying is..." Without feedback, you're just broadcasting into the void and hoping for the best. And this really is the bottom line. It's not about what you said, it's about what they understood. This quote just nails the entire goal of the quest. Success isn't measured at the launch pad, it's measured at the destination. So, why do we go through all this? Why is it so darn important that our messages complete this journey? Well, because the stakes in both our work and our personal lives are incredibly high. I mean, think about it. When a message truly lands, that's when we can coordinate huge projects, solve really complex problems, and build genuine trust with people. It's how great teams work together, how smart decisions get made. Every single one of these amazing outcomes depends entirely on that simple message successfully completing its quest. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this to chew on.
The next time you have a really important message to send, what is its mission? And more importantly, where are you going to build your strongest defense against our villain, noise? Is it in how you encode your idea, the channel you choose, or how you anticipate the other person will decode it?